Okay, here we go. It's interesting that he's the only one who has a bell. This is still pretty cool. It's interesting. I just realized. God, that's so crazy. I just realized that it's very. That animation was very similar to when she kills the dream dudes. Red memory. Yeah. But yeah, I love this. I barely got any of it last time. So hopefully I can get more. I love this. Again. I'm really wondering why they're red. The only thing red in Hall Nest before was Grim, but they're not part of the Grim Troop, so it's interesting. Show us your craft, child. Show it splendid as only we can teach. Prove yourself more weaver than worm. It's very interesting. And I kind of talked about it a bit in the last stream, but it's interesting that they would have her prove her, I don't know, like allegiance or genealogy. Like she's clearly Weaver, but more Weaver than Worm. Which is just interesting. Just taking this all in is so freaking cool. Okay. That was an accident. Whatever. This isn't really super hard platforming or anything. It's not really the point. Nah, again, I love this. Ah, it's very interesting. I have hornets. I have the hunter. Crest on right now because this is her memory. Of course, it makes sense that she would be in her own crest as herself. I do wonder if there's any significance to the red dresses that the Weaverlings wear and Hornet wears. I'm still upset we don't get to see Hera's face. Ignore them, daughter. They're whispers. Grander. Weaver, Guardian, Queen. Those are their desires, not your own. Certainly not mine. Only if you resist them. You might see it. Another hope. Beyond. But to recall these words in time so far. Will you even remember me, child? Could you? A mother. Before the mask. Before I lay forever in duty. Yeah, no, I mean, this is what confirmed for me that this is a sequel, because I mean, it just makes the most sense at this point. It didn't make sense to me before, but now it does. It's like, why would she look back on these memories? This is before the infection spread. If she was a child when her mother was made to be a dreamer, it doesn't make any sense. Like, where in the timeline would it be that she's here before she comes back to Hall Nest? She was clearly gone. Like, it shows in the Quarrel comic that she came back, but don't think she'd be gone for this long. It's not like it's been a day. Like, she's been gone for a good couple of weeks, if not months at this point. Shit. Whatever. I just love this entire section, man. Man. And the red throughout, and the white with the silk. Man. This is too cool. Good. Better. Yet still you will need to be faster. In time they will come for you, those who fear your nature, and those seeking to claim it. To survive our world you must learn to sting, swift and sudden. So we don't get much of the relationship between them two, like what they were like together. So it seems like a strict teacher and everything, but I don't know, we don't get much dialogue from her. And of course, last but not least, our great queen. Like 3 queens raised her. Queen Deep Nest, Queen of the Hive, and the Queen of Hollow Nest. And going back to White Palace. Seeing the White Lady's roots. Well, not really roots, but oh, okay. Hold on. I don't know, I keep doing that. It's interesting. So that's what happens when you hit spikes with the harpoon. This is so cool. I could stay here forever, honestly. And this is the most interesting one. The hero one was pretty cool. We didn't really get much for Hive Queen Vespa, but to see White Lady and Hornet talking, and seemingly maybe some time shenanigans, because it seemed like they were talking to each other in the present. Alas, Spider's child, for our ways you would think us harsh, you would think us uncaring, unrepentant, and so we must see him, for such is the cost of our wish. I love Hornet in the pale robes. That's so cool. You were wrong, lady. I knew the wish and the price to achieve it, and now, across these many ages, I have only come to know it better. Strength in mind, and care and claw. Strength enough that I may live to see a world better than our own, or to craft a world as I desire. That was the wish. My mother, my mentor, and of you. It's like, we know how she views her mother. Like, she cares for her. We know she respects her mentor, but we don't know what she thinks of the White Lady. Like, they leave it pretty vague. She clearly doesn't hate her, but we don't know if there's any real affection there. So even the White Lady kind of gave her opinion on Hornet in the first game. You know, she had pity on her and such, but it didn't really seem like she took on much of a motherly role. Which makes sense. Indeed, Spider. So much pain you must have passed to speak our hope so simply. It's like, it seems like they're talking right now, in this moment, in this present moment. Like, it was the memory, and now it's like they're actually talking to each other right now. It's like, and I would assume that the White Lady's probably still alive at this point, even if this is way in the future. Because none of the Mantises can even reach her. And she's still pretty strong. And the Pale King died to the void because he was an idiot, but the White Lady retreated into her area, so she seemingly would probably still be alive at this point. But seemingly, like, they're talking to each other at this moment, Maybe she's talking to a version of her just in the memory itself, but it seems like maybe the white lady is like tuning into the memory herself at the present moment. For her you become who knows clear our desire, and has seen full the darkness beneath our house. I'll show you the gift. In fact, that she was surprised that the knight would have it and she wouldn't even touch it. Now she's giving it to her. Witness the first light, the only means we possess to resist that void with which our family is forever linked. I guess this was like the failsafe, which they got from Zamir. Reach forth, child. Reach forth, child going strong. Rested from this remembrance. See, like she knows it's a memory, so that's clear indication that obviously in the past she wouldn't have said this because Hornet would be there present, so she must know that this is a. She obviously knows this is a memory, and this is her in the present talking, which is interesting. Putting yourself free from our sad fate. It's actually pretty sick. I'm glad that that there was lag, so I could come back here and have these observations. It was actually a really good thing. Everbloom, fragile flower taken from a deep and distant memory. Its pale light wards against the void. Funny, it's called Everbloom, but it's supposedly fragile. All right, we finally have 100%. Now I just need to beat the game to get that damn achievement. And it's like, are we? Now let's dive. So, 100%, yay.